Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here, and in today's video we are going to react to the wildrift patch notes for 4.0. I mean, we have seen the preview, we know we have new items, we have the new champion Zoe also getting released tonight, then on top of that we have the Mythmaker skins, and as we can see here, a lot of champion changes as well, gameplay changes, and a lot more. So if you guys are interested to see my reaction and see my opinion about the patch notes, then definitely stay tuned. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys want to see more wildrift patch notes rundowns. And let's get started. It's time, zip and zap, into wildrift's first patch of the year. Zoe makes a debut, or random ultra rapid fire mode returns. Lunar New Year celebrations, ranked season 8, a new wild pass, and much more. Welcome to patch 4.0. Oh yes, before we're starting, write down below in the comments what features or what you want to be added into wildrift, or what you guys want to be changed, or what they should improve. So I can summarize, in my opinion, really quickly. Matchmaking, report system, that's something they definitely need to work on. And then obviously also something like an honor system would be nice. I know the Chinese client has it, but apparently maybe it's not that good. Okay. Happy Lunar New Year and welcome to the first patch of 2023. We are back with a new patch and patch notes with the same old dad jokes you know and love. If mischief, mayhem and magic were part of your New Year's resolution, Zoe is making her debut, and land a hand with that. Steal spells and snipe your foes with sparkle and glitter when this midlane mage portals into your game. We are big Zoe fans here, we sure hope she wins. By the time this video is uploaded, a few hours later, Zoe is also gonna be released, and I'm also gonna make a video for Zoe, so you guys should definitely activate the bell or mark your calendar, mark the timer, because around, I think, 2 AM, so when you're watching this, maybe in 3 hours, you guys will see the gameplay. Whether you like to fight for honor and glory, or you live for the thrill of putting yourself in grave danger, ranked season 8 in a new wild pass should help you get your fill. And of course, what's a celebration without some fireworks? We're bringing back all random ultra rapid fire mode and decking out the rift with lanterns, fireworks, and a special sleigh effect. And of course, a Lunar New Year themed cannon. You will also be able to gather your friends together to prepare cozy dishes in our Lunar Feast event and visit Caitlin in the Mythmaker workshop. And of course, you can't have patch notes without some balance changes. We also have our update for our tanky friends. By the way, I'm a teaser for you guys. Camille is getting buffed. To see what other content is still come throughout this patch cycle, check out our latest patch preview. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna stream the whole day tomorrow on Twitch, twitch.tv /darkbreaker wildrift, so you guys can see all of these champions. I will try to play them and make content for them, so that's gonna be exciting, so you definitely don't want to miss that out. New champion Zoe, the aspect of Twilight. As the embodiment of mischief, imagination and change, Zoe acts as the cosmic messenger of Targon, heralding major events that reshape worlds. Her mere presence warps the arcane mathematics governing reality, sometimes causing cataclysm without conscious effort or malice. This perhaps explains the breezy nonchalance with which Zoe approaches her duties, giving her plenty of time to focus on playing games, tricking mortals, or otherwise amusing herself. An encounter with Zoe can be joyous and life-affirming, but it is always more than it appears and often extremely dangerous. Getting released tonight. New features, Wild Pass. It will be a grave mistake since they are releasing a new grayskin. This looks actually really cool. If you try to step up to this villain, unless you are quick on the draw, heist your way through this Wild Pass, and super villain grace will be all yours. Of course, you will also be able to earn plenty of other goodies along the way. And if you're still itching for more, you can earn a Ascended Super Villain Grace and more in the bonus reward shops. Ranked Season 8. It's time to wave goodbye to Rank Season 8 and dive into Rank Season 8. Glorious Crimson Army will be making a splash in the season reward tab, and you will also be able to purchase her weapon augment upgrade and other goodies from the ranked store. To spruce up things for Season 8, we have made a new and immense layout to the ranked mode. Select that will celebrate your best champions and most recent stats. We also made some improvements to the ranked reward tracker and ranked store contents, aka more fun to stuff to earn and as you make your climb. Good luck this season. Row leaderboard and row scores. Ever wondered if you're the best mid laner in your friend group or if you are a better support than your bestie? Well, now you can prove it. We have added a row leaderboard where you can compare your row score with your friends. You will also be able to now see top players for each role in your region, with the best of the best even receiving a special title. Ooh, okay. Along with the new update, we have also adjusted how row scores work. At the start of each new rank season, your row scores will reset, but don't worry, you will gain a boost for You'll gain a boost for row score gains in the future based on your performance from the previous season, so you can still climb to the top. Xbox, Game Pass, and logging. Xbox logging is live. With this patch, you can now log into your account using your Xbox login. The Xbox Game Pass is also live, and subscribers will receive in-game benefits. All wildrift champions are locked and a 20% XP boost. Etc. Device update. When patch 4.0 launches, we will be depreciating our support for older devices. Dude, there's a fly the whole time that uses the etc texture format. If this affects you, you will receive a notification and email from us. Game modes. Elroth is coming. Okay, I feel like I'm reading too much out. Let's summarize this more quickly. Execute smart. That's gonna be interesting. During we're introducing a new mechanic, Execute Smite, where it's like smiting automatically. It doesn't really matter. This is more interesting. Mythmaker Workshop. It's time to get crafty in the Lunar Paper Cut Workshop with Caitlyn. We mentioned in the latest wildrift news that the Mythmaker Workshop would be making its debut with this patch, but we wanted to recap it here in the patch notes as well. Get your scissors ready to snip and fold lunar paper cuttings with Caitlyn and earn skins, rewards, and other goodies. In the Mythmaker Workshop, you will be able to buy scissors for 400 wild cores. Convert them to paper cuttings and redeem items with your paper cuttings. The items you can obtain with your scissors are 90% two lunar paper cuttings, 90%. 8 lunar paper cuttings, 9.5%. 92 paper cuttings, 0.5%. And how many paper cuttings do I need for these lovely skins, by the way? Wait, it's not that much. Wait, where's Mythmaker? Where are the Mythmaker skins? Firecracker Vein 8. Okay. Where is what I wanna see? Where's Mythmaker? Where are my Mythmaker skins? Mythmaker, Caitlyn Special Edition Rose, Firecracker. Oh, it's basically just for the Firecracker skins. And Caitlyn, Mythmaker Caitlyn. Okay, by opening 15 boxes scissors or by earning 92 paper cuttings. 15 boxes. 15 boxes. 15 boxes times 400. They are scamming you guys for 6,000 wild cores to get Mythmaker Caitlyn. Yeah, actually, yes. It's either 0.5% or guaranteed at 6,000. Am I smoking shit? And where's Camille Mythmaker? Camille Mythmaker skins? Okay, I wanna see skins real quick. Can you just buy them straight up? You can buy them straight up. Hey, you Caitlyn Sims, you are down bad. Pay the 6,000 wild cores. I don't give a Okay, family friendly, you can say the F word here. Mythmaker, you can just buy them straight up. Yes, thank you, Riot. Yes, Riot. Only the Caitlyn Sims are down bad for this one. Ha, Caitlyn. Caitlyn mains on a hoe. If you want the new Mythmaker Caitlyn, you have to buy it for 6,000 guaranteed. Or if you're lucky, below 6,000, but 0.5% chance. So, good luck, guys. Good luck. Hey, nice one. Milking, milking, milking. Milking, milking, milking. Milking all those plebs. Yes. Okay, champion changes. Now it's getting juicy, guys. Camille. Camille has always been in a tough spot with a kit that is both a boon and a curse. In the right hands, Camille is a terror with little counterplay, but for newer players, her mechanics can be daunting. We want to lower both her skill floor and ceiling, which will make her more approachable for players aspiring to master this precise Baron laner, while keeping her in check for the best of the best. Okay, for the passive of the first ability. After 1.6 seconds of the first empowered attack, Precision Protocol automatically empowers another basic attack, converting the bonus damage to true damage. Bonus movement speed is getting constant to 25 over every rank, and it also lasts longer now. So this is very good in general for her laning phase in the early game for better kiting and spacing. And this is something that just makes it easier for you to proc the true damage, I guess. This is a tool for beginner Camille players to make it easier. Tactical Sweep. New. Camille's bonus damage now applies to the entire area of effect instead of just the outer half, dealing bonus, okay, according to this, bonus damage and an additional maximum target's health as physical damage. But if you do hit the sweet spot, then they will also get slowed for 2 seconds and you will heal 50%. I was told, let me check something. I was told the outer edge used to heal 100% though. Let me check if I am wrong, or like someone told me this. I think it was Stuart who told me this. That the outer edge heals 100%. Yes, it does. No. The difference is Camille's heals for 100% of the bonus damage. Bonus damage. And now it is Camille's heals for 50% of the total damage. So before she healed for this part, right? This is the bonus damage. Or just this part, I guess. Okay, the max HP part is the bonus damage. Okay, the bonus damage from the max HP. I guess for the early game you will heal more now. But in the late game, when the opponents are very, very tanky, you might heal less. I have to do the math, but I think overall it is a buff because it is it's the whole damage instead of just, so you have your base damage, you have the bonus AD damage, and then you have the max HP damage. So you're healing before you heal for 50% of the max bonus HP damage, and now you're healing 50% of all the damage. So I think it's more healing for you guys, especially in the early game, so you guys can understand it. So for the third ability, if Camille misses the initial cast, the first part of the hookshot, it is placed on a 3-second cooldown instead of full cooldown. This is a mechanic they added to make Camille more beginner friendly, because a lot of times people don't hit the terrain correctly and then you won't get the hookshot off and it's on a full cooldown 20 seconds. Recast. Camille detaches from the terrain and dashes in the target direction, dealing physical damage to nearby enemies on arrival. If she hits an enemy champion, she stuns them for 0.75 seconds and gains bonus attack speed for 5 seconds. Let's see, it's the same. And upon recasting Hookshot, Camille's next basic attack against enemy champions within 3 seconds grants bonus attack speed for 5 seconds. I think this is a mechanic that makes her more beginner friendly. So if you don't land the perfect third ability, the hook shot, onto someone, you will still get attack speed. Beforehand, if you don't land the third ability perfectly, you will not get the attack speed. So that's a mechanic that makes Camille easier to get the attack speed. So what can we say? This is a big buff for Camille players that are already proficient on her. This is a change to make it easier for newbie Camille players. And this is also a mechanic that makes her damage easier for newbie Camille players that can't hit the outer edge as easily as those proficient Camille players. Then we have this one. This is also a mechanic they added for Camille beginner players that makes it easier for her. So the skill curve is kind of getting lowered. Same for this mechanic, also makes it easier. Overall, damage buff and damage buff on this is pretty nice. And then you have the MS boost. But basically all those changes make Camille easier to play and maximize the damage that you would only get when you are a really good Camille player. So you guys can understand the changes. So I think the overall win rate is gonna jump a lot because a lot of stuff that is hard on Camille is getting much easier for the average gamer. So the average GM hardstuck is not gonna pull the Camille win rate down to 40% like it is right now. Sorry for flaming GM hardstucks. You guys know. Corki is getting buffed. The cast time of the first ability is getting reduced with the amount of attack speed you have. Pretty nice buff, but nothing too special. Oh, Aurelia's first ability doesn't follow blink effects anymore. That's a nerf for Aurelia. If you have a really good Aurelia player, if you timed your first ability correctly, you could follow the flash of someone. Big change. Kha'Zix, the first ability, isolation cooldown is getting reduced. So whenever you hit someone isolated, the cooldown refund you would get was 45%, but now it's only 30%. So this is definitely a nerf onto Kha'Zix overall DPS in against isolated targets. Is it gonna matter too much? Maybe, but I feel like if you're fed Kha'Zix, usually you don't even need to charge twice. You like to auto attack, Q, W, boom, they're already almost nuked. I mean, you will definitely notice in the 1v1, to be fair. Kai'Sa is getting a juicy buff, by the way. Kai'Sa is underperforming when compared to her Dragon Lane peers. We want to avoid keeping her too isolated from her peers, so we are giving the Daughter of the Void a handful of buffs, including an update to Void Seeker that allows it cast time to scale with Kai'Sa's attack speed. Oh yeah, it's the long range poke. Base attack damage 4. You guys know my opinion about base attack damage buffs. That's disaster angle. Attack damage per level also getting buffed. Huh? So they're buffing the scaling and the base. And then the first ability is AD ratio is getting increased by 5%. The cast time is... I've seen some hybrid builds, by the way. Hybrid Kai'Sa with the W. But it's a huge buff. This is a huge buff. Q is getting buffed, and any base attack damage buff is huge. Any base attack, it's 4. And then you have this scaling as well here. It's another 5 on top. So in late game, you pretty much have 9 additional AD in total. More than beforehand. If you guys want to see a Kai'Sa video, definitely write it down. Whether it be a full AD video or maybe a hybrid build. I've seen some hybrid builds with Mana Immune, Nashor's Tooth, Death Cap or something like that. If you guys want to see that, write it down. Lilia's getting nerfed, HP per level is getting reduced, base damage is getting reduced in the late game, and monster modification, so the damage against monsters is getting reduced by 20%. This is actually a huge nerf for Lilia's early game jungle clear speed. And then she's also less tanky. So with this change, maybe Road of Age and Liandry is going to be mandatory. Because a lot of people are using Luden and Riftmaker, for example. Misfortune ability power ratio is getting increased, and total ability power ratio is also getting increased for the third ability. And for the ultimate, they're also increasing the AP ratios. No, we don't want to see Misfortune AP. We don't want to see it. Maybe if you guys want to see it, write it down below. Or write it down below if I see, okay, maybe there's more than 10 or 20 likes. I'll try it out. Maybe a hybrid build. Hybrid. Or full AP, no, probably hybrid. Renekton receiving another buff. I think within the last 10 patches, he received like 5 buffs or something. The cooldown of... Wait, is it? Yeah, it's the first ability. Cooldown is getting reduced and healing increase. It's bad. He's already a bad Croco boy. It's not good. It's not good. Samira's... Is that first ability? I guess that's the first ability. Base damage is getting increased. Okay. By 5. Okay, I'm gonna look up just in case. Just in case so I know which ability it is. Where's Samira? Here, Samira. Flare. Yeah, okay, it's first ability. I don't know how much 5 base attack damage is. But if you think about it, level 1, it's double. Level 1, it's double damage. Level 2, it's 50%. And then it's less. But yeah. 5 is, I think 5, like, it's gonna make the early game much better, definitely. In the late game, you won't notice it. Shen Jungle is getting nerfed. Bonus damage to monsters decreased by 50%. Monster damage cap also decreased. This is gonna definitely hurt him. This is definitely gonna hurt this jungle clear. Shyvana is getting buffed 7 HP per level more. And on top of that, the Twin Bite, the third ability cooldown is getting reduced, and the slow is getting increased on top of that. Oh no, it's the first ability, I'm trolling. So, this is pretty nice actually. I think this is the biggest part actually, getting even more HP now. Am I stupid? It's 105 more, right? 105 more HP in total at level 15. Singe is getting buffed. Mana cost is getting reduced by 3. Ability power scaling is getting increased. And on top of that, the HP and mana recovery in the late game on the ultimate is getting increased. I actually have a really cool idea for Singed on the new patch with the Randuins or Frozen Heart. Or maybe with the new item. Hey, we have the new item where they're taking more. The more HP you have, the more damage they will take once you immobilize them. Actually, Dawnshroud on Singed. Next one, Cyan also Dawnshroud and Frozen Heart, etc. Iceborne, Frozen Heart, Dawnshroud. Bonus HP per large unit kill is getting increased by 5. Minimum base damage on the first ability is also getting increased. And then the slow of the Roar of the Slayer. Is that the ultimate? Yeah, must be the ultimate. Also getting increased by 10. Huh, that's pretty nice. Interesting. Nothing too major though. Nothing too major. This could be big. I think the biggest changes are Camille, Kai'Sa, Singed, I guess. Shyvana is always strong. They make that even stronger. Samira, slight buff. Renekton, slight buff. They're all slight buffs. Slight buffs or slight nerfs. Kha'Zix. This seems... I think in the 1v1 it's definitely gonna hurt him though. Items. So we have the new support item that is also viable for Baron laners, bruisers and tanks, Malphite Dawnshroud, Singe Dawnshroud, even Chen Dawnshroud, etc. The more HP you have, the more damage you will do with a passive as well. So, the stats. 2700 gold, 250 HP, 50 armor, 30 magic resistance. When you immobilize a champion or are immobilized, damage and reveal all nearby enemy champions for 3 seconds, dealing 80 plus 5% bonus HP as magic damage. Also, I think on Mundo can proc it. Unlucky. Mundo can proc this, but Malphite can proc this, Singe can proc this, Shen can proc this too. I will try it out. Yeah, but I don't know how much damage this is. 80 plus 5% HP. It's not that much actually, if you think about it. Let's say you have 1000 bonus HP late game. Yeah, 1000. It's 130 bonus damage whenever you immobilize someone. 3 seconds cooldown. It's not that much. Honestly, 130 extra damage on a passive. Not that much. 130. If you have 1000. But I think for clickbait you can use it. But we have other tanky items that also got reworked. Need more anti-crit in your life? How about an anti-crit item that heals back life? While the numbers on the new Determination passive may seem underwhelming compared to its previous iteration, the keyword here is the pre-mitigation. In practice, tanks will fare better against critical damage as long as they are on the offensive. Armed with the new Randuins Omen, Aurelia is gonna be happy, Darius is gonna be happy, Seth is gonna be happy as well, by the way. 2800, 400 HP, 55 armor, reducing attack speed of enemies by 15% for 1.5 seconds when struck by an attack. Determination, the new passive. When you are critically strike, gain 12% melee, 8% for range of the pre-mitigation damage taken as charges of determination for 5 seconds. Let's say a crit would be like 300, so you get like 35 or something. But you need like 10 hits or something to get full. Oh, you heal for 500 then. Huh. So let's say in ADC, the full late game is hitting you. How much damage would you do with Mortal Reminder per auto attack? 300 something? So after a few auto attacks, you will get the 500 shielding or the 500 determination stacks as HP back. 500 HP back? Oh. Oh. What? What if you combine Randuin's Omen with Death Dance? Then you have physical damage mitigation on top of this one. This sounds like a nasty combo. Is it just me? Sounds like a nasty combo. And even like a late game ADC hits you for 500 immediately. No. I think 3 or 4 hits late game. If you get hits by an ADC, 3 or 4 hits if you are not a full tank. Like say, let's say you're a bruiser, and then you have Death Dance, which reduces the physical damage by 30% as well. Oh, that's disgusting. Frozen Heart. We're increasing the power of Frozen Heart attack speed slow, but making it conditional. This iteration rewards tanks that stay on the offensive, while also providing force with some counterplay to the item. 80 armor, 200 mana, ability haste 25. I think people want HP here instead, by the way. Winter's Caress, basic attacks and magic damage caused by you or inflicted upon you will apply stacks of chill to the enemy champions for 3 seconds. Each stack of chill slows enemy attack speed by 9% up to a maximum of 4 stacks or 36% attack speed reduction. Each individual ability has a 1 second cooldown on applying Winter's Caress per target. I'm telling you guys, it's a Aurelia item. For some, like, it's champions that have attack speed. You reduce the enemy attack speed by 36 if you hit 4 times. Or each individual ability has a 1 second cooldown on applying Winter's Caress per target. Oh, so it's not about if you have too much attack speed, you will not apply stacks that quickly. But still. Wait, who benefits from this a lot? I mean, obviously Malphite, maybe a Nessus. Bup. Maybe a Nessus. You need to auto attack people, right? Or magic damage inflicted counts as well. So wait, does Cinch poison count for everyone then? So if they're running, like they're saying basic attacks and magic damage, so singed poison would count as this. And everyone in the shit is getting slowed. So if you're using Realize, they get slowed and they lose attack speed. And it's a poison, so it's ticking down and it's proccing all their attack speed, right? 1 second cooldown on applying Winter's Caress per target. But you can do it. Can you proc it on everyone at the same time? 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. That's a question. Maybe on Singed. You could run something like Liandry, Deadman's Plates. What do I usually run? Yeah, Liandry. Just get Liandry and then you get full tank items. Frozen Heart, then the other new tank item, Realize. Oh, Liandry, Realize, Deadman's Plate, Frozen Heart, Randuins, Omen, and Force of Nature. Or Visage. Cosmic Drive, the cost is getting lowered and ability power is getting increased. That's nice. Lord Dominic's gold is getting increased. It's a nerf for ADCs. Ability power on Morello is getting decreased. The Mortal Reminder gold is getting decreased, so they're buffing the anti-heal and reducing or nerfing Lord Dominic's. Visage healing is also for shields now. Heals increases heals and shields by 30%. This is actually big. It makes it a much better item for Shen, by the way. Inspiration Pathfinder, bonus movement speed in the river increased by 10, bonus movement speed in the river after leaving combat increased by 10. Face Rush, ability haste is getting increased by 15, but it no longer works on ultimates. Champion damage versus structures. Previously, any situation in which a champion gets both bonus attack damage and ability power results in them losing the value of the lower stat when hitting structures. This is because of a specific rule involved in structure damage calculation. We are changing the way that offensive stats interact with structures so that hybrid builds and situations involving dual stats or bonuses no longer punish you for having both attack damage and ability power. Deal base attack damage plus the higher value between this, and now it's combined. So if you have hybrid damage, you will do more damage. Interesting. Oh, Dragon Fist Leeson, Firecracker Vayne, Mythmaker Caitlyn, Mythmaker Camille, Mythmaker Gwen, Mythmaker Seraphine, and Mythmaker Zoe. Am I grieving that they are available just buying them directly? Or do you have to use this one here as well? Firecracker Vayne. The Firecracker skins, you have to do this shit. Right? Yes. Radiant Wukong, 8. But it's only 8 paper cuts. 8 paper cuts, 10% chance. Okay, so you can get a lot of these. But the main star of the show, Mythmaker Caitlyn. That's gonna be expensive, guys. Minimum, if you're lucky, below 6,000. If you're not lucky, 6,000. They said 15 boxes, and one box costs 500. Money, money, money in Riot's pocket. Da, 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 da. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely patch rundown. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and show me that you guys want to see more of these, because usually I feel like people don't watch them as much. But yeah, I see you next time, guys. Hope you guys will join for the Zoe video as well. Bye bye, bye bye.